Aloha, Ariya here. Welcome to the Soulvana podcast, where we're going to talk about one quick and simple tool of how you can understand the messages from your guides better and more easily. Yeah? I want to share with you that many of my clients that come to me and that I work with, and actually we go together to the higher self, and we have a specific process of how we access our higher self, they come with this specific question. And then I give them that tool, and 90% of the clients that use this tool have amazing results. Yeah? So whereas before, maybe 20% get the messages from their higher selves. In the other 80s, they're in doubt. If we use this tool, you actually get 90% of clients have the answers pretty clear. Yeah? And I want you to be a part of those 90%. So I'm sharing this tool with you right now. And what you're going to do is you look at the question that you have that you want to ask your higher self or your higher guides with. And then you change the question slightly so it is a question that can be answered with yes or no only. So how does that look like? For example, if you have a more complex question, what is my higher calling? Yeah, then that cannot be answered with yes or no. Would you agree? But you can get it into smaller bits that can be answered with yes or no. For example, you can guess. You can say, higher self, does my higher calling have to do with people? Does it involve people? Do I work with other people? Then it can say yes or no. And then if you, let's say you get a yes, then you can say, well, does it involve children? Yes or no? And then you continue, yeah? Or you can say, does my higher calling have to do with this and this talent that I have? Yeah, does it involve art, or does it involve talking with people? Does it involve computer skills? So you're basically starting with a guess, and then you build on that. If you're getting a no, you guess another direction. If you're getting a yes, you start asking more specific details, okay? So that we've all learned probably when we played these guessing games in the car as children. So you can use this here, okay? Now the important part is, how do I then receive the answer, right? And now this involves you traveling up to your higher self, yeah? That is the best way to do it. If you travel up to your higher self with that question that we just deciphered, and you're getting the answers there, then you're really eliminating the ego, and you're pretty sure you're getting the highest and best answer. Now, if you want to do that, just on a side note, there's a wonderful journey here on Soulvana, Dream Life Alchemy it's called, where we're traveling to the higher selves and we're activating your gift of communicating with the higher self in a really, really profound way. So I want to encourage you, go on that. If you're interested in the higher self, this is the most comprehensive journey I've ever done. And the value is absolutely amazing. For what you're getting and what you're actually paying is unbelievable, because it's so profound, and people who've taken it, they know that. So I want to encourage you, go on that one. And then you use this tool that I'm sharing here in getting the answers. Now, if you have taken the journey, you can do this immediately. If you're not planning on doing it, maybe you say, well, I don't want to listen to that journey. I hope you don't. I hope you do go on that journey. But if you don't, then use this tool just simply in your meditation. You're going to still get good results. Yeah. Maybe not as high in the 90s, because some other lower frequencies can interfere, but you're still getting better results than if you ask into the blue, right? And that's what's the important part about this. So here is how you're going to get the answer. You start to establish within yourself what means yes for me and what means no for me. And how I like to do that is I like to ask my higher guides, I like to say, please show me when you give me a no, how that feels. And then you feel into it. And you might feel a little bit of a pushback energy. You might feel a little bit rejected, or a little darker, or something contracts. That's how people mostly feel it. Don't try to feel it in your body. That's body sensing. That's a different topic. Yeah. Try to sense it. Get a sense. And then you say to your higher guides or your higher self, please show me how a yes feels. And then you probably feel an expansion. I feel it in my chest. My chest expands. There's some warmth. Sometimes there's some shivers, a widening, more breath comes in. You can feel it several different ways. So you just want to find out what's my way of how I can feel a yes and how I can feel a no. Okay? So let's do that together right now. Just say to your higher self, how do I feel no? Okay, it might be settle, and we can practice more. And then you say, how do I feel a yes? Good. Now say it again. How do I feel no? Let me compare. No. It might become more clear now. Now ask for the yes. And do it one more time. No. Yes. Good. So now you have established in yourself, and if it didn't happen in this quick moment, just practice it after you listen to the podcast. You have established in yourself a yes and a no. And you also know to change the question that you have to your higher self a little bit up so you can get a yes or no answer. This will help you tremendously. And I hope you practice it, and I hope it will really bring to you those gifts that you're actually wanting to have. If you know the answers from your higher self, you can receive the gifts from the higher self, and then you can give the world your gifts better, right? And that's why we're here. And again, please consider coming into the Dream Life Alchemy journey. We're going to do profound, deep work there where you're actually being transformed. It's called Alchemy, Dream Life Alchemy. So you're going to be deeply transformed. You're going to change. You're not going to be the same person afterwards. And you're going to change to a higher version of yourself. And there it'll be so much easier for your higher self to connect with you because you're vibrating on a higher level and you have eliminated lots of the clutter that hinders you from getting the right messages. So if you want to come on there, I would love to see you in there. And I would also love to see you in the next podcast. Sending you a big, big, big aloha from my heart to yours. Aloha.